Hey there, guys. This is Tyler, and welcome back to the Tyler Podcast. So today, first off, we haven't done a Tyler podcast in a little while, like months. Like we haven't done one since the summer, which was on the Pop Goes 2020 remix. But we're back because of a certain event, which we'll get there. But first, hello, Sachi.
Hello.
And that's all who's in the call right now. Oof.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's better than just me being alone.
Huh?
It's better than just me being alone.
Yeah.
So, what are we covering today? We're going to be covering... Okay, let me explain what this is first, because it's not like a popular thing that happened, like the fanverse, which was something like in a certain in the Fangame community, but it was like to a lesser degree as the fanverse. So I'll explain first what this event was. This event was called Fangames at Freddys, which on Halloween 2020, Halloween, it was like 9:45 p.m. for me when the thing started. It was really late for me. At least I got to see it. But, yeah, basically, some FNaF Fangames were basically, a few of them were revealed for the first time, but the rest of them were just, more, basically kind of more trailers to ones that have been in the works for a little while. And, yeah, an example was the Tealland game that I played on November 1st. That was shown off at the Fangames at Freddy's thing. I was about to say Fangames at Freddys, because that's also a thing, but it's a completely different thing from what we're talking about. That's probably gonna happen a lot, just saying.
Yeah, I confused myself a few times.
Yeah, Fangames at Freddys is a game jam. Fangames at Freddy's is a fangame reveal thing.
Fangame showcase, yeah.
Yeah. But, so, yeah, that's basically what we're covering today. We'll probably just, say what our favorite, trailers or reveals or showcases were from the Fangames at Freddy's event. Talk about each of the games that were there, and then just, predictions and stuff. But, yeah, first off, we've got the Fangame news, which we started doing in episode 3, where we cover FNaF Fangame news. So, yeah. We should probably get the first two obvious ones out of the way. So the first one is the One Night of Flumpty's board on Android. Yeah. It was out. Did it come out on iOS too, or just Android?
No, it hasn't yet. There were plans to, if I recall on their Twitter, but there wasn't, it didn't get, what's the word? It didn't get processed in time.
So it's delayed.
Through Apple.
So it's delayed for a bit.
Yeah.
Alright, so the One Night of Flumpty's Android port, which I haven't played yet. I haven't, bought it because I'm waiting for Flumpty's 2, because I honestly, heavily prefer that game. I still like Flumpty's 1, but from what I've heard, it was full of bugs and stuff. So there was, a fix.
They released a patch today, the day we're recording this, the 2nd, that fixed some of the bugs. I don't know if it's some, I don't know if it's all, or just some.
Yeah. And, alright, I'll load up Johnachrome's Twitter and just read, well, not Johnachrome, Click Team. Johnachrome did announce it, but Click Team specifically said what the bugs were, so we're gonna read what they said. Larger click boxes, added mute call button, which basically mutes the Flumpty dialogue at the beginning of the night. Option to disable talking cactus. Bruh, why?
No!
Exactly, no! I loved the talking cactus. Fixed looping ending, which I haven't played it, so I don't know, but I think it means that the little thing, the credits thing, once you beat the night, it was on loop or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, like where it like says starring Flumpty, Birthday Boy Blank. Like I think that was on loop forever.
Yeah.
And that was.
I mean, I don't know who would complain about that being on loop, but
yeah, and optimizations improving memory use. So basically, like a storage thing.
yeah.
So yeah, those were the bugs that were fixed in the patch, and yeah, otherwise, I do think it runs pretty well. I think, like, well optimized. Otherwise, and just yeah, I think Click Team knows what they're doing for these fanverse games. And also, it's important to note that on the Flumpty's Android trailer, there's a official fanverse logo too. So that's and also
Unwithered Freddy.
Yep. Yeah, I was about to say.
We finally see him in a higher light other than just the FNAF 6 intro.
Yeah. I honestly, like, there's some people that actually don't like the Fanverse logo, the official one, but I personally like it. I like the unwithered Freddy one.
Same.
Kane also made, like, a fan-made one because of the outcry. And I liked that one, too, honestly. I think I liked
Wait, was it on the diagram that Phil?
Yeah.
Made?
But
Kane I thought Phil made it.
Kane originally made it. And also, it's also like the colors of the Freddys. They represent each of the Fanverse games.
Yeah.
Like there was a red one which represents Plus, a green one that represents Pop Goes, a black one that represents
Poggers Ever Champ,
Joy Creation, and Poggers, Poggos. I think that joke is overused, but I don't care.
Yep, it definitely is.
And the other big Fangame news that came out as of recently is the Freddy model was revealed for FNAF Plus, as well as the Office and Left Hall Corner screenshots.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the no, you said Poggos. Pop Goes, Stone the Crow.
We'll get there, though. That's after that.
I completely forgot about the Freddy Plus.
Yeah. But
as hype as I am for FNAF Plus, I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, okay, so basically Freddy got trousers for FNAF Plus, and the community...
He has a suit and tie,
and
finally.
The community's, like, divided on what they think of it. I'm on the camp that likes it and thinks it's fitting.
Same.
Yeah.
I like his pants. They're nice.
Yeah, and as well the Office and Left Hall Corner screenshots.
They look fantastic. I don't think that's the Office.
Oh.
Let me check.
Yeah,
I think that's the supply closet.
Yeah, it might be. And also, in that area, it's also a Helpy poster or drawing was that. Yeah, on like the Lost and Found page.
Yeah, that's the supply closet.
Oh yeah, I thought it was the Office from like a first glance, but yeah, it's the supply closet. Is that Mr.
Hugs also makes a great return.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except with no eyes. I don't know.
I feel like it's definitely a reference to Mr. Hugs.
Yeah. The colors.
Comfy. Yeah, and Comfy put them side by side, and they're like the exact same shape.
Yeah, just the only difference is the Plus one doesn't have eyes. Which...
and arms.
Yeah. That would be like the only deterring factor to make people not think it's him. But it's him, so don't worry.
Yeah.
And as well, this is kind of minor, but as well in the supply closet, there's also pizza boxes with the logo of the Plus.
Oh yeah,
which is pretty cool, in my opinion. So yeah. As well, next, we got the Stone the Crow front view teaser. Well, not really a teaser, but like, I don't know what you call it. Kane said
showcase.
It was a teaser. Yeah, showcase.
Yeah, it's definitely not a teaser.
Yeah. As well, like Kane said that Evergreen might be the final game to come out from the fanverse. So, yeah.
Oh wow.
It was originally for 2020, man. What happened? I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But I personally I like the stone model. It's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, is okay. Now this next thing needs some context. So basically, what we're talking about is basically Candy and Pop Goes being in the same timeline as each other. So here's the context.
Yeah.
Basically, Phil Fisnum, the creator of FNaF Plus, A Shadow for Freddy's, and Pork Chop's Adventure / Pork yeah. He made a not a timeline. He made a diagram-like thing where basically it shows all of the canon groups. I don't really know how to say it, but he's got the FNaF games, he's got the FNaF books, and he's got the Fanverse games in their own canon bubbles. But it's also important to note, it was important to note that the Candy's games and the Pop Goes games were in the same bubble thing, meaning they were in the same canon. So, yeah, and Kane also confirmed this on Twitter that it is indeed true, but it won't be explored as much. So, yeah.
I think that was on Reddit, actually.
Well, no, Kane made like a quote retweet to Phil's timeline saying that, but yeah, he also did make a Reddit comment. Also,
oh yeah, he did say it on Twitter.
Candy X Popco.
Yeah.
Yep. And as well, for the final piece of Fangame news for this podcast, the Tealland demo 2.0 came out, which was from Fangames at Freddys. Cool. And it has the introductory night, night 1, and night 2. So yeah. Any FNaF Fangame news you found, Sachi, that I didn't mention?
Mm-mm.
Alright. Because that's all I've got.
Yeah. Well, I think those are relatively, that's it for the big fan games.
Yeah, there's just like the MS Paint game saying, "Oh, my demo came out." Sorry.
I know of like 3 semi-small, really good games that I'm interested in. But,
yeah. So I guess we can move on to the main topic of the podcast now, which is of course Fangames at Freddys. And yeah. So basically, what this was, again, I'll say it again for those who are still confused. On Halloween night of 2020, there was an event on YouTube for the Fangame community for small Fangame developers, such as Games Productions, Mech, Raymond Games, and more. They all have upcoming games they're working on, and the ones they were working on were showcased basically in this premiere. So yeah, basically, like you said, Sachi, a Fangame showcase.
Yeah.
Some of these games, like this Productions game, FNaF Power Out, were revealed for the first time to the public, and a lot of these other ones were just showcases.
Yeah.
So I guess I can ask this question to you, Sachi.
Mm-hmm.
What were your favorite fan games, or at least not favorite fan games because of course they're not out yet, but what were your favorite showcases in the event?
My top 2 are Original Location and FNaF Power Out. At first, I thought FNaF Power Out was just going to be a FNaF remake, and I also thought it was kind of FNaF Plus. Although I guess it kind of doesn't make sense for it to be in a community showcase, but still, it was kind of hard for me to pay attention because I was playing Minecraft with some friends at the time. But out of the few that I saw, those two were definitely my favorites.
Yeah. FNAF Power Out was definitely my #1 favorite. I'm thinking it's probably gonna be either a FNAF 1 remake or FNAF 1, but with a twist to it. Because, yeah.
I hope they do something original with it. Like FNAF 1, but with, like, at least 4, maybe 3 other aspects on top of it.
Yeah.
You know, there's those fan games that are just like FNAF 1, but with, like, you know,
Like
I don't know, 2 extra characters.
Like FNAF Reborn, where it was just like
Yeah.
FNAF 1, but it's an Unreal 4 engine.
Oh god, yeah.
So yeah, it's something at least original. The only thing that's kind of convincing me it's probably not going to be a simple remake is because Games Production doesn't really like make fan games on like the scale of 5 Nights. Where his past fan games were just like their own kind of game.
They've all been like Scott in Space and Fred Spy.
Yeah.
I don't think he's made any others, right?
Well, besides the Halloween update is Scott in Space, but I don't think that really counts.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, the point was, for those two fan games aren't like, spend 5 nights, 12 a.m. to 6, so
yeah.
I don't know if like it's gonna be a 5 nights game. Well, of course, like a FNAF fan game, but like, not like spend 5 nights deal. So, yeah, it's honestly, FNAF Power Out looks pretty cool, though. I like the graphics so far, definitely.
Yeah, they look outstanding.
And of course, it was announced that it was going to be a 2021 release, so, yeah, we got 1 more year left. Well, not exactly a year, but, like, months, yeah. Yes, on November 2nd, 2021, FNAF Power Out will release.
True.
So, yeah. Another fan game that I was interested in is Mech's Game, the Honey Bears Fantasy remake thing.
Oh yeah, I was skimming through the trailer, like, just before we started this.
Yeah.
Just skimming through the fan games at Freddys.
Yeah, I think Honey Bears Fantasy was the first one in the thing.
It is.
Yeah. But yeah, again, like, I like the graphics. And plus, like, the concept in general for Honey Bears Fantasy is honestly a pretty good one. Because, like...
It looked really good.
Yeah. And yeah, this is by the same guy who made Project Adjusted, and those games are honestly pretty good, so I got hopes for this one.
I haven't seen anything of any of the Project Adjusted games, so...
Yeah, also, something funny about the Fangames at Freddy's thing. I just love how, you know how for YouTube premieres, you just have that 2-minute countdown?
Yeah.
I just love how after that, there's just a sudden 15-minute countdown.
Oh, god, yeah.
Get trolled. Okay.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah. If it was like 5 minutes, then maybe it wouldn't be like so bad.
Yeah. You could also donate to the, I think, Red Cross.
Yeah, American Red Cross. This was also for charity as well. And I didn't.
Yeah, they have a.
Yeah.
Yeah, another game that I completely forgot about. Original or not? Graveyard Shift at Freddy's.
Oh yeah, that one. That one's also another.
By the same people that made Running in the 80s.
Oh, I had no idea.
That one game.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting you. I just looked in the comments and realized that they had like timestamps for everything.
Yeah, I'm also looking at that too. I was gonna say something about the charity thing, but yeah, I did know
Yeah.
that the creator of Running in the '80s was making a second FNaF fan game, but I just forgot what it was until now. Oh boy. So yeah, about the charity thing, they made $391.01.
Nice.
Nice, and their goal was $100, so they met their goal.
Nice, nice, nice.
So yeah, and yeah, oh, top donors, Andrew, because Andrew Guzik something. FNAF is pretty cool, I think. 250. He
Yeah.
made a double. Well, no, that's not a double.
Has the same energy as like a Steam review on someone that has like 10,000 hours in a game and then reviewing it saying it's okay, I guess.
Yes. Scrippy, I think Scrippy's the developer of Ellies, right? Yeah, he donated
I'm
100.
not sure.
If
Man, that's their goal already.
The developers of these fan games are in the description as well. Namek sent $2.01 and said, "I love Tealer," as in Tealer, the Tealand game. Yes. Tylerland. I'm kidding. We like to have fun here. Bruh, there's like two Nixons in the thing. The first one's Nixon2245 with $6 saying, "I did it again, aha." And then there's someone just named Nixon who I don't think is the real one and sent $2 and said hi exclamation mark. At least they donated. $1 counts. So yeah, and I like the fact this was for charity because it's an epic thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. As well, Whoppy and Friends, the pilot episode was another one I was interested in. I was pretty much interested in all of these, but like this one's definitely on like the top tier of the ones I was most interested in.
Yeah, it looked cool.
Yeah, I love the fact that the subtitle's called the pilot episode. It's like it's unique. It's unique. I love the little drawings too, as well.
Same. They're really cool.
Just my only fear with this is I hope, because this is a fear I have with most of these fan games. Like, you know how they look good, right, in terms of graphics. I'm afraid they're gonna. I'm still kind of afraid that they might fall into the graphics over gameplay category.
Yeah. I hope that it's not like that.
Yeah.
I hope it's also not like Ultra Custom Night. How, like the game is really cool, but it runs awfully.
Yeah, like crashes all around, basically.
I guess that's not what it really meant, but yeah, still valid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Whoppy and Friends, the pilot episode, it looks super cool. I love that scrolling.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot about it.
Oh yeah, do you know what another fan game that was a part of it that got somewhat revealed more?
What?
Yeah, this is a FNAF fan game that's been in the works for a while. The Twisted Carnival.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
That one looked really cool.
Yeah, I love the graphics again. Like,
Yeah.
plus in general, I just love the carnival setting. I think what I love the most about the Twisted Carnival so far is the character models.
One is literally a popcorn.
Oh my god, yeah. With
Not
like
a
realistic
popcorn.
eyes.
Popcorn machine. Yeah. The character models look super good.
Yeah. Flashing lights. But yeah, I think since this game's been in the works for a while, it'll definitely be like one of like the best ones from the event, certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another fan game as well. I guess you can say has been in the works for a little while. Oh, hey Lego Man, I guess you're here now. We got a new guest, guys. Welcome, Lego Man. Hey, Lego Man.
Oh, Lego Man.
We can't hear you, dude.
That's your cue.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on mic muted.
Good job.
Nice.
I just got out of school, but hello.
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 Hi.
How are you doing?
Hello. Good. Doing very good.
So am I. So yeah, another
Finally.
fan game that's been in the works for a little while. That oh my goodness. I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna say. Yeah, another fan game that's been in the works for a little while that got showcased as well was Tealland, which got a demo. Yes, on Halloween.
Oh yeah.
That one looked good too in the showcase, and the demo was pretty good too.
Yeah, I really like those two.
Like Project Reed just said, I haven't seen like anything on Tealland.
Yeah, me neither.
It's a Return to Freddys like thing.
Yeah, I like the trailer. In the demo, I've kind of seen it.
Lego Man, your mic is bugging out.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I'm trying to fix that.
But yeah, Tealer was basically a character from the Return to Freddys, but since the Return to Freddys kind of got canceled, the character decided to get like his own game by a Fangame creator. Yeah, I think that's how the story went.
I see.
Plus, as well, like the Return to Freddys was going on like a bad path as well because of the developer.
Yeah.
So, of course, like characters were like passed on to people, and one of those was Tealer.
Hey, woo!
I think the trailer seemed like really dramatic.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Plus, the gameplay in Tealland so far is actually pretty good. Basically, you're building an animatronic, and then you're basically using that animatronic for a computer to lure the other animatronics into your rooms, and then once you're done with that, the night's over. It's pretty cool.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
As well, you're
God, I
dealing
can't
with
get over the power out trailer.
and as well, you're dealing with the other animatronics you haven't lured yet on the side. So yeah. Oh yeah, there's
overall, I just
Oh, go ahead.
no, you're fine. You're fine.
So there's an interesting case here. There's a developer with two games that were showcased. One of them was a FNaF fan game, and the other was an original game. The FNaF fan game was Chomper's 1996, and the original game was Dryad.
Oh god, Dryad. That looks really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of those games look pretty promising, especially because of the graphics.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
have
it
hope
can
for
show
Dryad.
how. Yeah, it kind of shows how FNaF games have evolved over time.
Yeah. Even though I do think FNaF fan games have been kind of getting worse a little bit because of like unoriginal gameplay, I do think there can be some actual good ones sometimes, and a lot of these seem like they have potential to be in that category.
I
Because,
also think that they've just been less and less good just because of how, like, I'd say easy, but it's not really easy. How open, I think is the correct word, it is to make them. Just because things like Pocket Code, Scratch, Click Team, the free.
yeah, basically anyone
One.
can make a
Yeah.
fan game nowadays.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
there's just those like Gotcha Life ones,
Oh,
MS Paint ones. It's
yeah.
like no
My-
hate, but it's just there's a lot of them. So
The
I think-
MSP ones are my favorite.
Here's why I think there's a lot of MS Paint FNAF games. I think it's because of the popularity of One Night of Flumpties. Because you know how
that might be why.
Flumpties was
Most
a
of the-
drawn game and it was well received.
It also could
Most
just be because
of the,
people don't have access to things like Blender or 3ds Max, C4D,
Yeah,
or I'd say SFM. Actually, yeah, SFM because it like runs like awfully. So
yeah.
Yeah. Like
Nah,
I don't think
can't-
they have like the knowledge because admittedly these kinds of games are made by children, let's be honest.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
obviously.
the first time. It's the first time experience making the game.
Yeah.
They don't really know what to use, so they kind of just use MS Paint.
Yeah, and plus for like coding as well, like they
It's
can't
mine.
use Click Team or Unreal 4 Engine because it's not in their kind of level.
Right.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
it also comes like their knowledge level into play because they
Yeah.
very well could be willing to take courses or like YouTube videos to learn how to use like Unreal Engine or Unity
Yeah.
or even ClickTeam.
Yeah. Plus as well, another reason like Pocket Code and Scratch are like the main ones these kids use is because they're actually pretty easy to learn. See, once I was
And
making
I think teachers use Scratch a lot.
Yeah.
See, when I was making Finance with Tyler before it got canceled forever, when I first used Pocket Code, that was easy to learn. Then I moved to Scratch, and that was easy to learn. But then I tried moving it to Click Team, and that was hard as hell. So that's
Yeah.
because you
'Cause I
just
know-
need a certain level of
Yeah,
knowledge.
because right now I'm trying to find what is easier for me for coding. Is it Scratch? Is it Click Team? Is it like the
And another thing too is this is gonna go along more with the Flumpty popularity reason. These MS Paint fan games, they try to be serious. I think that's another reason why they fail. See, okay, for example, Flumpty's and Dapper's fan games, they try to be parody and comedic. That's why they work, in my opinion. But with these MS Paint games, they try to be serious. And yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and then kind of just makes it go downhill.
Yeah. So, yeah. Because like, back then, when the first ever FNAF fan game I played was Candy's 1, and back then, when I played it, and first I saw videos of it first. I didn't know you could actually get these for free. I thought you had to buy them, because I was like a young kid and didn't understand stuff. But then when I got the game and watching videos, I was like, hey, you can make Five Nights at Freddy's games too with no copyright problems. This is pretty unique. But that's not special anymore, though, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of just failed off. Ever since people kept on making more and more.
Yeah, basically like I said, anyone can do it now.
Yeah, it's so simple and easy.
Yeah.
It kind of like there's a balance between too much copyright in it to that Skull has to take down the game, or less, and it's a kind of fine.
Scott
like,
wouldn't.
in a gray area. Scott wouldn't do anything to like original ones. If it has some original, like, if it is blatant out copying, he'll of course take it down.
Yeah, basically that's
It
a
depends.
similar thing to another fan game open source where It was
Yeah,
like a direct
open source.
remake. And as well, re-uploads of FNaF games, of course, get taken down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be surprised how many of those exist. Or at least happen.
Good.
So,
Yeah.
I want to play this FNaF fan game called Five Nights at Freddy's 2 re-upload free. Oh my god, it's so fun, y'all.
Yeah, then you get a freaking virus on your computer and then everything
Yeah.
just self-destructs.
Yeah.
If you want to play the game, just buy it.
Yeah. So, back to, the Fangames at Freddys. Ellies by Scribby was another one that was unique to me because of the fact it's not, like, directly... It's more, like, minigame oriented or story oriented. It's the ones with the drawings.
Yeah.
Remember?
Minigames in general, though, they can be good. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, as well, like,
Plus-
stuff like this... Like, stuff like, the FNAF 6 introduction can work, too, for drawings. Because it's not, like, gameplay stuff.
yeah.
But, yeah. But yeah, Ellies seems to be taking a great, example
A
of
great approach.
using drawings in FNAF fan games, and yeah, pretty cool. Another one, like you said earlier, Sachi, was, original location. That's another one that I like as well. You there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can
Yeah.
I just say that I love the designs and original location. They look absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I really do admire...
Yeah.
Like, it's not just original location, too. I'm gonna say this about... I admire the work
Oh,
of,
yeah.
like, all of these fan games. They all look
Mhm.
pretty cool. They all look like they have
Yeah,
massive
like-
effort, too.
I just like how all the community of FNAF is coming together to make games and just having fun while doing it, and just kind of shows how big
Yeah.
this community can be.
It's not about fan games, but the FNAF community, dear God, it has its ups and downs. Like, you have the ups like this, like the fan games at Freddys, showcasing like smaller works that a lot of people probably won't know of, because I had no idea about, I'd say, all of these except like the Twisted Carnival, Graveshift at Freddys, and Tealland.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all the
and now I want to play like
unique in
a
their
lot
own
of
way.
these.
Yeah.
And then you just have the downsides, like the
And the only...
what happened with Freddy.
Yeah. Like, okay. I know this is unrelated, but I really hate what happened yesterday and the past few days with, the Count the Ways model. That's just dumb of the children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of didn't like how Freddy gave in to them, though, because that just was like a win for the children.
But
Yeah.
I mean, on the upside, he was going to release them amongst like all of his other Fazbear Fright models, and the one that we got was also old. So
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, as well, about the Fangames at Freddy's thing and how an unnoticed games, like, the only 3 developers I actually, noticed were a part of it were Games Productions, Raymond Games, and Mech. These were, like, the only 3 developers in that I actually,
I heavily have massive respect for small developers, because it's kind of like they're doing it by themselves, and they can make like absolute great games, and just they can hire like I don't know what to really say now.
Yeah,
But
like, go ahead.
But what I was trying to say is they can like kind of build up respect and get higher noticed, and they can make better games with the experience they've been making with the smaller projects, and just impress people with the stuff. And it's really cool seeing that.
Yeah, another thing about, like, again, not noticing small fan games is, like, a lot of, okay, I know people in IRL that are fans of FNAF 2, but they don't know about, like, the massive amount of fan games out there, and they only know about the original games. Like, some of them have heard, like, the big ones, like Joy Creation and Candies, but they've never heard of, like, games like, FNAF Power Out, Honey Bear's Fantasy, and that's like...
I mean, to be fair, FNAF Power Out hasn't been, like, revealed at all until this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, another example, I guess, to replace that one. Tealland.
Original location.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of only know, the bigger projects by,
I think big
the
fan
more
game
popular
devs.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah, big fan game devs, and they don't look at the stuff that smaller people are making.
Like, it's to the point where, like, FNAF fan games are basically a community in of itself.
Yeah. It's grown so big, it's turned into a separate thing.
Yeah. So
I also think that a lot of fan games just get overshadowed because of the previously mentioned, like, MS Paint games. Like, I could go on the Game Jolt FNAF hot page right now. First page, like 1, 2. Okay, not a good example, but still. And then there's just not very well made ones.
Like, some of them are just, like, used assets from previous games.
Yeah. But sometimes those can be done well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just as long as they're, like, they have the right placements and everything.
Yeah. So, like, I'd say 2 good examples are, like, the FNAF Ultimate Edition, and I guess kinda in a way like the Five Nights at Wario's games, kinda.
Yeah.
Because they use, like, I think, renders from SFM, probably, and then edited, and then just, like, stock images from Google. I don't know how they're made, but they're cool.
Yeah, I actually do like the stock images that are used in Wario's, because it does sell you on the location. Because, like...
Yeah.
Like, I can... Okay, you know how in Wario's 1, it's a factory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stock images tell me it's a factory. Like...
Yeah.
Like, it's fitting.
Yeah,
the images. It's something like Day Shift at Freddy's.
A more comedic game.
Yeah.
Like, the stock images give, like, a certain atmosphere, or, like, they're fitting.
Plus, also a game of media. Like, they kind of just add onto the comedic elements of those games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess, okay, so there's 2 more fan games we haven't covered from this. The other, okay, one of them is Juniors, which is the one by Raymond Games and Derek.
Yeah.
Raymond is the creator of Eddie and the Misfits.
And I think Lucky Cat and the Misfits.
Yeah. I think it's like a sequel to Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
But yeah, again, it looks pretty cool. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is Computech. I like the name.
Oh yeah, that game. I didn't see that at all. Cause
I also kind of find it kind of weird. Not okay. I don't know if weird's the right way, but right word to use. But I noticed that like a lot of these aren't like really gameplay trailers, and they're like what's the term?
reveal trailers.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
theatrical
most
like
cinematic.
stuff. Yeah, cinematics,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't have a problem with. They looked pretty good still, so I guess.
Yeah, because it's like security breach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I heard those
Good.
are like gameplay shot, but no, they're probably cinematic.
A lot of the trailers actually had gameplay.
Yeah.
I'd say a few of them.
So yeah, that's all of the Fangames at Freddys thing. They said they might do
Yeah.
this again someday, but they don't know yet. But if they do it again, they'll let everyone know, and yeah. Also,
I hope they do it again.
as well, at the premiere when this happened, big creators like Dawko and Vapor the Gamer were also there as well. So, yeah, that's something.
Oh.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, I also
I'm pretty
Johnny
sure I saw
Blocks.
Kane there too.
Yeah,
It
Kane.
might have been a fake Kane though.
No, it was the
I'm
real
not
one.
sure.
It was the
Oh,
real
it was.
Yeah.
All right.
And Johnny Blocks was there. He's FNaF news channel. No, wait.
Yeah.
That one guy.
So Negative Mickey was there. Yeah. That's really it for like the big guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll move on to the final section of the podcast, which is the trivia. We usually have 5 questions, but since this is like a subject that's kind of limited, bye Lego Man. We only have 3 questions.
Yes.
So
Man.
yeah. These are probably gonna be easy. Oh, welcome back, Lego Man.
Oh, he's back.
Okay, so basically, Lego Man, we're on the final section of the podcast, which is the trivia. We usually have 5 questions, but there will be 3 this time. They might be easy, and this is because of the limits of the topic today. And so, yeah. Here we go.
So I don't know what happened.
The first question. Oh yeah. I'm gonna count each of your points. Whoever has the most wins. If you guys get the same amount of points, you guys.
By the
get
way,
a
I
tie.
didn't watch the.
By
the way, I didn't watch the video all the way, so I'm gonna probably suck at this.
All right. So, to question number 1: what is the FNaF fan game that the developer of Dryad was working on?
Wasn't it like Chompers?
Bingo.
Yeah. Like. Oh, fuck. Remember?
Pretty sure it was Chompers.
Yeah.
Chompers.
Oh yeah. Whoever says it first gets the point. That I remember from last.
Yeah, I don't know. Just
Seth,
move
you got
on.
that point. All right.
Yeah, I really don't know.
Okay, question number 2 is probably gonna be like the easiest question you'll ever get in any trivia. When did the Fangames at Freddys event take place?
Halloween.
Yep, Sachi got it.
I wanted to
L.
shut up.
Make me.
Alright, and then the third question. What is the developer of the Honey Bears Fantasy Remakes other FNaF Fangame series?
Project Readjusted.
And correct. Sachi won. Sorry, Lego Man.
I don't know any of these.
Maybe you should have been here.
Ooh!
I couldn't. I had school. And then the
Sounds like a personal problem.
yeah, yeah, please. Can you get me out of school? I hate.
But
Yeah. Pick me up.
Yeah. So
That's
that'll
correct.
be it for the Tyler podcast today. I'll do more of these, hopefully.
Yeah.
So thank you, Sachi and Lego Man, for coming today.
Yes.
Yes.
This was fun.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, in the description below will be the link to the Fangames at Freddys event on YouTube, as well as my Discord server, Twitter,
I urge you to
Instagram,
watch it.
Tyler Extras, the server address to my Minecraft Java Edition server, my FNaF AR username and friend code, and my Fall Guys number. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.